Hello, my book lovelies. This is Robin. So for those of you who are challenged in the days of the week like myself, today is Wednesday, which means that it's time for another Top 5 Wednesday. This is a Goodreads group. If you guys don't know that, get out from under the rock you've been living in. I will link all the Goodreads information down below, as well as my Goodreads and any other link that you might need to follow me. Today's topic happens to be the top 5 books that I wanted to start yesterday. As with most of us, there are probably a top 50 books that I wanted to start yesterday, but I narrowed it down to my top 5. On the list at number 5 is Splintered by A.G. Howard. This is a book that I actually own, so I do not know why I haven't started it. This is an Alice in Wonderland retelling. Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorites to retell. That and The Wizard of Oz. I love them. If you guys have seen Tin Man or the sci-fi original movie Alice, or it's like a mini-series, I loved those. I just thought they were amazing. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't read this. Actually, I do know why. I've had library books out the wazoo, and I'm trying to read those before I have to return them. So this is going to be on my next to-read list of the books that I actually own. Number 4 on the list is The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I actually am going to rent this on my Kindle from my library. I'm just on the waiting list for it. So I saw the movie and I loved the movie. I've heard a lot of bad things about the last book in the series, which kind of is off-putting, but before I heard these things, I was all gung-ho. I want to read it so bad because the movie was phenomenal. I loved it so much. So, yeah, that made me really want to read the book. Number 3 on this list is Graceling by Kristen Cashore. You know, I couldn't tell you what this book is about 100%, but I've heard so many reviews and rave reviews about this that I am really wanting to read it. The only reason I haven't read it is because I don't own it and I couldn't find it at my library. So, yeah. Number 2 on this list is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare and by Sarah Reese Brennan. I loved Magnus Bane in the Clockwork Angel series. I loved that series as a whole, but I truly loved Magnus Bane. I thought he was phenomenal and such a good character. I loved him. So I really want to read this book to find out a lot more about Magnus. I love him. He's one of my favorite characters, and I haven't read the Mortal Instruments series, so yeah, I don't know. And my number 1 on this list is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I've heard so many good things about this book, and I think I may be the only person on YouTube who has not read it. And the only reason that I have not read it is because I cannot find it. The only way I'm gonna get it is by ordering it off Amazon. And yeah, I need to read this book, and I need to read it now. So that was my top 5 books I wanted to start yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, join the group. Join in all these awesome topics and let us know what your top 5s are. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I'm in line to pick up my kids from school, so I'm sure people are going to start looking at me like I'm a crazy person.